Everybody, welcome to the Grim Report. Well, today's more of a movie review on a movie I saw not too long ago. Tim Burton's new movie, Miss Peregrine's Home for the Peculiar, I think it is. Good movie, by the way. Let's get started. Story. There will be spoilers, some, not a lot. Well, it starts off with, this kid talking receiving receiving a phone call from his grandfather about where his gun is. Well, his dad told him that that he took the gun for some unknown reason. I guess he thought he was kind of crazy going around. I guess supposedly he was crazy waving his gun around the neighborhood, something like that. And I thought it was an interesting thing. I haven't seen a movie start off to where nothing is explained about them. Nothing is explained. Other than that, he has a grandfather, and people believe him to be ill. You even think he's ill at the very beginning. The actor who plays him, I don't know who it was. I don't remember, but he's a very good actor. He played a very good, kind of crazy guy, but he wasn't crazy. You find that later in the movie. Well, it goes on that his grandfather winds up dead. Not out of the ordinary for a Tim Burton movie. No, especially not. No. It goes on, and, well, the kid sees somebody walking past him as they're driving up to his grandfather's house. His dad doesn't see him. Walks in almost clear view. I guess he doesn't walk in clear view of the driver, but semi-clear view. And turns out the boy, his grandfather's dead. Spoiler. Of course, that very beginning of the movie, so it's not really a spoiler. I don't think I'll be sparing. I think I'll spare you guys the ending because it's awesome. But finds out that the boy finds out that something's after him now. But he gets these notes from his grandpa. He gets these notes from his grandpa. Gets his book from his dad from his grandpa, and he wants to go to England. Well, he's got this psychiatrist. Psychiatrists come in later. It's important too to the story. Oh, the psychiatrist tells him that he should go to England and find this person that his grandpa wrote all these notes to, or whatever, these letters or whatever, and sees this picture back in the 1940s, late 1940s, during World War II. He goes and commotion start at this bar because he's looking for him, and they find him and they start a commotion. They go and they take him to the home in a time loop. Basically, what that is that everything happens over and over again, never ending the same thing, same people. Well, they never age. Basically, it's a constant time loop, and Miss Peregrine is the one that controls the time loop. With I think it's her watch. They can control it somehow. Or these things that are after them because of their eyeballs. It's kind of rather a 60s type thing. This is so Tim Burton. And the reason behind that is that they turn into these creatures, and they want to become human because something that happened. The head guy tried to turn everybody immortal, basically, using the peregrine, using the the soul of a peregrine, you know. And they're all birds, by the way. They weren't peregrine falcons, not all of them. But Miss Peregrine was, but all the others weren't. They were different types of birds. There was an owl. I don't know. There's a bunch of birds. Like I said, spoiler. We'll be in this. Okay. But goes on, and they use him to capture Miss Peregrine. Use him to lead them to the time loop, basically. Because only the peculiar can see the time loop. He has this special abilities where he's the only one that can see him. See the people that are trying to kill their kids. And so does his grandpa. His grandpa had that ability. Skip generations, I think what it said. Everybody's peculiar power. Skip generations. And these kids were off in the 1940s. They looked the same way when he saw them as they did in the picture. Nothing's changed. Because of the time loop. If they were able to leave the time loop, or lose it, they would slowly start to age rapidly. They would die. They would die rather quickly, because the years would catch up with them and they'd just die. It's like you'd be living in... You ever seen that movie, well, there's a movie that had to do with the time loop, too. But if they were able to leave that time loop for an extended period of time, they would age rapidly. Now, I don't know why it didn't work on a ship that they were on, that they used to get to an island, to another time loop. I don't know why that didn't happen. Wasn't explained too much. On that part, it wasn't explained too much. But I guess they didn't want them to age too rapidly. So I guess it's like a quick process, but not really quick. It's like just like in the time loop when it was broken, it sped up. Building was destroyed, but then it reversed itself. And then it reversed itself to present day and was destroyed. So, yeah. But it was a rather good movie. I mean, it was so Tim Burton. It was a perfect movie. I mean, not perfect, but it was perfectly good for me to watch because I really enjoyed it. The actors, they did the roles perfectly. I didn't see anybody not get the role spot on. Not, because there's sometimes in the movies you do live action, and well, everybody knows in live action movies you tend to see the screw up. When Tim Burton's so used to doing claymation, this was a good live action movie. I mean, even though it did have Samuel L. Jackson in it, and they did have one cuss word, I would not take kids to go see this. I'm not speaking against the movie. I'm speaking because, you know him. Every movie he's got to have a cuss word in it. This one just so happened to be the GD word. Yeah, I'm not ashamed that I watched the movie all the way through. But if I owned it, I would fast forward through that part. Where, just precaution. The only one in the only cuss word in the movie right there was him. I mean, they could have got another actor, but I guess Tim Burton had him picked. Tim Burton picks certain people for his movies. Other than all good movie, 9.5 out of 10. Like I said, the cuss word took the 5 points. It would have been 10. But this has been the Grim Review. Good luck. Good night. God bless.